Wow, what a really nice piano this is. Hi, I'm Rick Jones. I'm seated in front of a 1967 Yamaha U1. This piano was sitting for a long time and not worked on. When we got it in, it was dirty inside and out. It was just a mess. And the outside finish was just filthy, and it just sat in a house that they really didn't care about much of anything. But we rescued it, and this is really nice now. It's a great piano. If you click the slideshow presentation, we high polished out any scratches on it that we could find. It just looks fantastic. It looks like a new piano. Because it sat around and wasn't played at all, the hammers and all the parts inside, even though it's 1967, the hammers look like new. If you click the slideshow presentation when you shut this video down, Paul takes really extensive pictures and detailed pictures. And if we have any like bad damage to the piano, we'll put a little finger point on it and show it. So this doesn't have damage. It's just in really good shape inside and out. It has the most tremendous tone. It's a testament to how great Yamaha pianos are. We've sold thousands and thousands of these over the 40 years we've been in business, grands and uprights. And the Yamaha U1 is the most popular, best-selling piano ever made. There's nothing that compares to it. If you ask any teacher anywhere in the world, you could be in New Zealand or Paris, France, they're going to know what the Yamaha U1 is. Most likely that's what they practice on to get their master's or their doctorate degree in music, because it's prevalent still to this day in all the major conservatories and universities worldwide. So in China and Korea and Japan and all over the United States, North America, Canada, South America, everywhere, Africa, everyone knows about the Yamaha U1. They're real reliable, they stay in tune, they're very easy to work on. This piano is just exceptional. And when we have any Yamaha U1 that's under $4,000, they sell really quickly. So I'm not trying to pressure you, but I'm telling you, you should move on this piano. If you're trying to buy a really reliable piano for under $4,000, here it is. We're putting a 10-year warranty on it, all parts and labor, first tuning free. The first tuning is free in your home. We tune it right before it leaves, and you have up to 6 months to get it tuned. We'll provide a list of technicians nationwide that can cover this warranty for 10 years and your first tuning. And then the piano comes with a lifetime trade-in. Here it is, 1967. We're asking $3,898 for it. In 5 or 6 or 8 or 12 years from now, if you decide you want to buy a grand or a bigger upright, like the big sister to the U3, we're going to give you all your money back. Think of all the products you bought in your lifetime where they're going to give you all your money back. We've had that policy for 40 years. It's funny, you know, new piano warranties, you need to be a lawyer to figure out the warranty, because it's finely printed on both sides with all the things they're not going to cover. And I tell my customers that a 9-year-old can figure out our warranty because I dumbed it down for me. It's 4 sentences long, and it's very easy to understand. And you'll be very thrilled with this piano. The touch, I would give the touch on this a 5. I'd give the tone on this a 5, from a 1 to a 10. If we thought the tone was mellow, we would check it off like a 3 or a 4 out of 10. If we thought it was a bright tone, we'd say like an 8 or a 9. Same with the touch. If we thought the touch was light, like the Wurlitzer Spinet I grew up on, horrible piano. That's all my parents could afford. I'd rate that a 2. You could practically blow on the strings and the keys would go down. You know, so it's like it was very, very easy action, too easy. And it wasn't until we really started playing that our parents upgraded. But and the tone on that piano was more like an 8 or 9, very ear-piercing, real hard hammers. Most enjoyable piano, but that's all my parents could afford, so that's what we learned on. This is a professional upright. This is hands down, it's 20 times better than my first piano as a child. This is all you need to get going with the lessons. It's all the piano you need for the rest of your life. This piano will outlive you. And we put our money where our mouth is. We're saying we know it'll last a lifetime. And that's we know it won't lose value. That's why we put that 100% lifetime trade-in on it. We're very easy to find. Make an appointment, come see us. We're right outside the Capitol Beltway, right outside of Washington, D.C., at exit 25. It's at the 1 o'clock position of the Capitol Beltway if you're looking at a wristwatch. We're about 35 minutes from Baltimore City, 35 minutes from Northern Virginia. Very easy to find. Just GPS Rick Jones Pianos and you won't have any problem finding us. You can walk in when we're taking appointments. If you know you're within 24 hours of seeing this piano, you come specifically, you want to see this piano, call us within 24 hours. We'll put it on hold, no deposit. We'll just put a sticky note with your name on it. If you don't come in within 24 hours, we take the sticky note off. but at least it holds back someone from calling us and buying it over the phone, which you can do, or people can use our shopping cart. And we ship these pianos all over the United States. To prove it, go to our testimonial page at the top and start reading the thank you letters from all over the country. You can search by your state. So if you live in Texas or Florida or Miami, anywhere in the, up in New England, Maine, Washington State, we have many pianos out the west, Colorado. Just type in your state and start reading the unsolicited thank you letters. Go to Google reviews and Yelp reviews. We'll deliver us for free within roughly 100 miles, a very liberal 100-mile radius of Washington, D.C. If you're well outside of that area, click the delivery quote button at the bottom. It's an orange button. You can look up your state alphabetically and see the exact cost of getting this set up by professional piano movers in your home, regardless of the number of steps. It's a fixed price. And when you compare the price of new, and most stores, new stores are going to charge you delivery too, right? You're saving a fortune buying used. This piano is wonderful. If someone said, this is your last piano, this is all you can, I'd be perfectly happy with this piano. And so you don't need $1,000 to get a big sound like that. Listen to the sound on this thing. If you put this on a hardwood floor, just rock your world. One last thing. The middle pedal is a practice pedal. So when you depress it and kick it over with your foot to the left, it locks in place and it makes it much quieter. So if you're worried about it being too loud, let's say you're in a condo or an apartment or a townhouse and you want to play after 9, let's say you're even in a single family home, someone's watching TV or they're on a business call and you're doing your hand exercise. You got a metronome and it's getting kind of loud, right, or late. Push the middle pedal down, kick it over, and listen to it now. It's dropping this curtain of felt down between the hammers and strings. It's blocking the hammers from hitting the strings directly. But you can play a full piece of music. Depress the pedal, lock it in place. And that's with the lid up. If you shut the lid, it makes it even quieter. So I call it, the parents love this. I call it the parent pedal. So it's just a beautiful Yamaha, and the fact that it's 1967 and in this kind of shape now, like I said, it was really dirty and filthy inside and out. No one would have bought this piano with the way it looked, but now we've really cleaned it up. There's not a mark on it that I can see, and the inside it's all cleaned out and regulated properly. So you'd be proud. Anybody walking in your house would think, at first glance, they'd think it's a new piano. They'd be shocked that it was built in 1967. Call us and buy it or come try it out. Thanks.